Hey, I'm out here. I'm with Larry, and this is Larry. He brought me a motor like a while ago, which is cool, and just got it on stand. He's been working on his boat and what, doing fiberglass?
Fiberglass, new floors, new stringers, foam, top to bottom, paint, you name it, it's done.
This could be almost a new boat, huh?
Pretty much, yep.
So it's got this older Mercury from maybe late 90s, 80s, I mean.
87.
87, I think. I don't even, I've forgotten, it's been so long.
Yep.
But I hooked everything back up, and he had to get a new control box, and I kind of got it tilted this way a little bit. I just put a new fuel pump on it. It runs pretty good. Obviously in the water it would be sitting back, you know. And also your tank would be a little higher, I think.
Right.
But I mean, it runs pretty good, man. I gotta say. But I just had it fired up and I ran it for a little bit. Yeah, see, it's still popped up. See if it fires right off without choke or anything. Almost. I'll give it a little like it was a warm up. It's a little hot, but submerged, you know, in water, it's going to settle down some. Kind of got to set dried or whatever you're in the water. And I don't know, man, it runs good. Old 2-strokes, man. Inline 6. I think it's got a lot of power. Careful now. Some of that's hot. Jerry? So careful now, some of that's hot. I mean, like, very hot. Oh yeah, she'll eat some water now. Yeah. Grease good. New water pump. Clean the carbs. Spark plugs, wires, I think. I think we did switch boxes. We did all the electronics, didn't we? We did, yeah, the rectifier. We did the stator. We did the trigger. Top to bottom. I mean, this is pretty solid. Anyway, you never know over here. But yeah, she'll turn right off. Fire right back. Anyway, I think she's a gooder, man.
Yeah. Really good.
These are kind of getting harder and harder to find too, you know. Like an inline 6 of that era, you know. They really did, you know, they tried to make them as lightweight as they could.
Yeah.
And this one, it's still got that front plate. We don't like that, but you know what I mean? Because to get to the carb, you got to take that plate out of the way. But yeah, I mean, that's the one thing that kind of goes bad on was all the electronics. You replace that. I mean, this thing has, like, on a compression, like, this is a higher compression Mercury So like we got 150, 135, 150, 136, 138. And I don't know what this one is down here, but as long as they're within 10% of each other, then man, it's good to go. And then like this 135 number, it might come up. You know, now that you got good compression, you know, all new and it's firing. Because maybe that one wasn't firing very good. You know what I mean? Now that you got good fire, it might really take off. So anyway, that's what we're doing. Thanks for watching. What I got here is a mess. That's what I got. I've got some gasket material because on that 35 horsepower out there, 135 horsepower, we got water leaking, and so I got this plate. But they don't have, you can't buy a gasket. At least I couldn't find one. So I'm gonna make my own because it's gonna be pretty easy to do. This is the plate. Now, what I did was I took this plate and it had a lot of pitting. I think that's how the water was getting out. You know, and you're like, I guess in the 90s they started doing like water cooled rectifiers. So, but for these early engines, I guess they just had a plate and made a plate, whatever. And so what I did was to get rid of these, this is why it kind of looks gray and stuff, is because what I did was I took some JB Weld and a fishing tackle box divider, plastic, just kind of put it on there, and then I'm going to take my sander, I'm going to sand it down. That's my plan. But first, I got to clean this up some. And I may have to do this again because it's, I want to get it really good, a good surface that's flat. So when I put this gasket material and I'm going to put, you know, some like, it's aviation form gas. It's like super, what do they call it? Perfect seal, if I could think this morning. But first thing I need to do is like clean up some stuff. I just got stuff everywhere. These, I got some carbs I gotta clean. I'm gonna do that today. I got another water pump I gotta do. So anyway, I got a bunch of stuff in the way. So I had a couple of carb kits, got all kind of stuff everywhere. This is the old stuff. Yeah, anyway, that's my plan. Hopefully I can get this sealed up for Mike, because, you know, it's got to get sealed, man, in order to run right. Runs pretty decent. These are my parts, and, you know, they got, so the way they designed this is just so stupid. They got the coil plate, and then they got a screw that goes through there, and then on the back side of this coil plate they got these screws, or quarter 20s, or thereabouts, I don't know. Yeah, I believe they're, yeah, quarter 20s. And then they got that spacer on the back side, and then it goes into here, and it's so crazy. So I'm gonna have to clean all this up so that it'll seal good. And I found another spacer around. I'm not going to need it. So down here on this one, which was real corroded, that bolt was broken off. So I'm going to find another 1/4 and I'm going to put it through. I'm not going to use a spacer. You know, I'm going to use a bolt, because the coil plate's held with like three bolts holding this plate to be fine. You know, I think that'll be fine. So anyway, that's kind of what my plan is. Now I'm hoping it'll work. I think it will, but I got to get this as smooth as I can get it first, just to see. And I got my compressor, and I got to turn it on. We'll see, like, real quick. This is an old pad though. We need some new pads. I'd like to see, that's a pretty old pad, so maybe find me another good pad. See what I got. Yeah, just throw that one away. Put this one on it. Anyway, you get the idea. But yeah, so they don't make that gasket, so what do, you know? And hello. Hang on. Alright. Let's wipe it with some alcohol and call it a day. Anyway, I'm hoping this all works. I'm hoping it all works out. So now I'm going to see if I can't make me up a gasket here. May have to straighten it out. This is this gasket material is rubber fiber sheet. I got this at AutoZone just because I was in the same area. You know, anyway, rubber sheet. And it says that it's for sealing oil, water, or gasoline. You know, it should be fine. Although there's going to be a lot of water in there. But so 0.0 centimeters is the thickness. Of course, the sheet, it don't matter about the sheet size. But yeah, this 0.08 centimeters. And yeah, anyway, something about like this. got my knife here. Alright, that should be fine. Alright, see, like this blue material, this wouldn't be good. It's gonna crack real easy. This stuff should be good. So I'm gonna put this up. And then I can go out, lay this flat, like lay this out, and drill my holes. I'll just 1/4 inch drill bit, call her a day. Just something, it don't matter. Just something where I can drill the holes. And so what it can do, you know, either side is fine. I could tape it, put some tape so it'll move. Guess I could do that. Find my tape. Anyway, you get the idea. There we go, just so it don't move. Get my drill. Let's see, 1/4 inch drill bit. Yeah, makes nice holes. All right, there's that. And then what? Alright, put some things up. Alright, I got a bunch of debris and stuff in here from tapping this bolt. You know, I had to drill it out. I've got some left, like, but I'm gonna leave it. I tapped it. I don't know if I tapped it deep enough, but I tapped it. I got a 1/2 inch bolt and I got a 3 1/4-inch bolt. I'm going to see which one will be tight, and then I'm going to clean this surface up right here, you know, because I tried some other things, but clean that out. And then I've got some spray. I've got spray. Man, I can't even talk. I've got some just basic, you know, engine enamel paint, you know, from the auto parts place. I want to just kind of hit it a little bit. I kind of did that over here just because this is getting old, you know. It's like protect it a little bit from the rust. Anything we can do now, I guess, will help later on. But anyway, I'll just leave it going, I guess, or I could time lapse it. wasn't very graceful. Well, we got it back on. I guess the only thing to do now is to wait and get her wired back up and see if it'll hold. I mean, I could move this plate up to these other 2 holes, and then I could just put 4 screws like I did there. I think it'll hold. It wasn't graceful. Yeah, well, thought I had that empty, but I guess I didn't. I'm gonna clean those carbs, so got another bucket of hot water. What I need to do is put new solenoids on it. So these were bad, so that's where I'm in the process of changing these out so I can put this back on here and make sure we don't have any leaks. So I got a couple of solenoids, and this is Quicksilver ADM018562. So I got 2 of them to replace the old ones because there's some, I don't know what these are. There's something cheap. So the top one wasn't working. You know, the bottom one was working, but might as well change them both. Alright, well, we're going to see what happens. Hopefully this works. I don't see anything yet. See what happens. Let me go right down here. Yes! Success! Have to get a little gas. Alright. I think it could. That's tight. Seems like it could come up a little bit to me. Hang on a second, folks. Get her warmed up.